Lightlark, by Alex Aster. Part 1, The Island Awakens. Every 100 years, the ocean parts, and an island rises from the mist. Not just any island, Lightlark. It is said that Lightlark is beautiful, breathtaking even, but no one dares to call it paradise. For when the Centennial begins, it is a place of ruin, a stage for blood. The Centennial is no ordinary game. It is a deadly contest, one written into the bones of Lightlark itself. Every ruler of the 6 realms receives the same invitation, etched in magic, impossible to ignore. To refuse is to condemn your people. To compete is to risk your life. The rules are brutal. 6 rulers enter. 1 must die. Only through sacrifice can the curses be broken, curses that have strangled each realm for centuries. Each ruler carries the weight of their people's suffering, and each carries secrets so dangerous that even survival may not guarantee victory. And then there is her. Isla Crown. She is the ruler of Wildling, a realm cursed in the cruelest way of all. The Wildlings were once known for their beauty, their magic of temptation and desire. But now, their gift is a curse. Every Wildling is doomed to kill the one they love. They are feared, hated, and despised. Generations have lived without tenderness, without trust, for how can one love when love itself is lethal? The eyes of the entire realm rest on Isla. Though young, though untested, she has been chosen to bear their hopes into the Centennial. They want her to win. They need her to win. But to succeed, Isla will have to do the impossible, survive against the 5 other rulers, each powerful, each cunning, each with motives they guard like blades. The sea churns, and the island rises. Lightlark has awakened. The rulers arrive one by one, their entrances as dangerous as their reputations. From the realm of Nightshade comes the master of shadows, brooding, dangerous, carrying a curse that makes trust impossible. His words are silk, but his blade is sharp. From Starling, a ruler whose people live only 25 short years. Their desperation makes them reckless, their time too brief to waste. From Skyling, a kingdom that once soared in the skies, their wings now clipped by magic's cruel hand. From Sunling, brilliant, radiant, and blinding, cursed so that their lives burn too brightly, too fast. From Moonling, cold and silver-touched, shadows clinging like frost. And finally, Isla of Wildling, her curse of deadly love hidden behind a carefully constructed mask of confidence she doesn't feel. Each ruler knows that behind smiles lie daggers. Behind promises lie lies. And behind alliances, betrayal waits. The Centennial has begun. Isla steps onto the island with one thought echoing in her mind. To save her people, she must survive. To break the curse, someone must die. And maybe, just maybe, that someone will be her. Part 2, The Deadly Games begin. The Centennial begins not with celebration, but with tension. Lightlark is alive with magic, its forests whispering secrets, its mountains watching like silent sentinels. The air itself hums with danger, as though the island delights in the fear of those who tread its soil. The rulers gather in the great hall of Lightlark Citadel, a place carved from stone and enchantment. High ceilings drip with chandeliers of living flame. Windows stretch open to the sea, where storms crash and churn as if summoned by the island's will. Here, under the watchful eyes of Lightlark, the rulers face one another. They are 6, yet only one will prevail. The island's decree is simple, but merciless: to break the curses, one ruler must die. But who? That is the question no one dares voice aloud. From the very first challenge, the Centennial proves merciless. The rulers are tested in ways both physical and cunning. The island itself bends to the Centennial's rules, creating trials of fire, water, darkness, and illusion. Each challenge seems tailored to their weaknesses, designed to strip away their masks and reveal the truths they guard. Allies form quickly, as do enemies. The Sunling ruler shines too brightly, their confidence blinding but their curse eating away at their strength. The Nightshade ruler is calculating, a figure cloaked in danger, always watching, always waiting for a chance to strike. The starling ruler's desperation makes them reckless, willing to gamble their life for even a shred of advantage. And Isla? Isla stands at the edge of ruin. She is the youngest, the least experienced, and the most underestimated. Her curse, if revealed, would mark her as weak. 4. How can she play this deadly game if the very thing that could keep her alive, love, would destroy her? So Isla lies. She cheats. She masks her fear with false confidence, and her doubt with bravado. The first blood is spilled when one of the challenges pushes the rulers to the brink. The Centennial demands sacrifice, and Lightlark delivers. The island drinks deeply from their fear, and the knowledge that only one will survive festers between them like poison. Isla begins to sense the layers of deception all around her. No ruler is what they seem. Each carries a secret tied to their realm's curse, and each secret is a weapon. But secrets are not the only danger. There is also the matter of the heart. Somewhere between trials, betrayals, and whispered bargains, Isla feels herself drawn toward a dangerous, forbidden kind of connection. A spark that could be love, or doom. Every glance, every stolen word is a knife at her throat, for if she falls too far, her curse will kill the one she desires. And yet, the heart does not obey reason. The Centennial grinds on, a game of survival and strategy. One ruler must die, yes. But which? And by whose hand? Isla knows she must tread carefully. To win, she must deceive them all. To endure, she must learn who to trust, and who is already planning her downfall. The island whispers promises of power. The curses beg to be broken. But with each passing day, Isla discovers that the Centennial is not only a battle against others. It is also a battle against herself. Part 3: Secrets, Love, and Betrayal. The Centennial tightens its grip. Days bleed into nights filled with plotting and whispers. Lightlark itself seems alive, shifting and reshaping, as if it delights in the desperation of its guests. The island hungers, demanding lies, sacrifices, and blood. For Isla, the games are no longer just a trial of survival, they are a test of the heart. From the beginning, she swore she would not let love ensnare her. For a wildling, desire is a death sentence. Yet even as she steels herself, Isla cannot deny the pull toward the dark-eyed ruler whose words cut sharper than blades, or the warmth she feels around another whose loyalty seems impossible in such a cruel contest. Each encounter twists the knife of temptation deeper. Every stolen glance, every whispered promise sends a tremor through her carefully built mask. If she falls, if she dares to love, she could doom not only herself, but the one she longs for. Still, the heart betrays her. She begins to imagine a future where the curse could be broken, where she might reach out and hold on to someone without fearing their death. That fragile hope both strengthens and terrifies her. Because on Lightlark, hope can be the sharpest blade of all. The Centennial's trials grow harsher. One night, the rulers are thrust into a labyrinth of shadows, where illusions prey on their deepest fears. Isla's nightmare is her own reflection, hand stained with the blood of the one she loves. She wakes with the taste of ash in her mouth, shaken to her core. Another challenge pits the rulers against a storm that rips the sea apart. Towers crumble, lightning cracks the sky. In the chaos, Isla saves another ruler's life, an act of compassion that binds them together, but also paints a target on her back. For in the Centennial, kindness is weakness, and weakness is fatal. As days pass, the web of lies thickens. Isla discovers secrets buried beneath every smile. The Sunling ruler's brilliance hides desperation. The Nightshade's cruelty masks something deeper. And even among her allies, Isla begins to wonder, who can truly be trusted? Deceptions are revealed like daggers unsheathed. Promises are broken as quickly as they're spoken. And with every twist, Isla feels the walls closing in. She must decide who to stand beside and who to betray, knowing that the wrong choice could end her and doom her realm forever. Then comes the cruelest revelation of all. Perhaps the Centennial was never about breaking curses through sacrifice. Perhaps the island itself is playing them all, feeding on their blood and grief. Isla's doubts gnaw at her, but she has no choice except to keep moving forward. Her people depend on her. The wildlings live cursed lives of loneliness and fear, she cannot let them down. Still, the weight of her curse presses closer with every heartbeat. Love coils through her chest like a serpent, dangerous and undeniable. If she gives in to it, she could kill the one she needs most. If she denies it, she could lose the only ally who truly sees her. Either choice could be ruined. The Centennial is not simply a game of strength or cunning. It is a game of hearts. And Isla Crown, cursed by love, walks a razor's edge between salvation and destruction. As the trials draw to their final, deadly days, betrayal waits in the shadows. Someone will fall. That when the truth is revealed, nothing, not even her own heart, will be safe. Part 4, The Climax and the Price of Freedom. The Centennial nears its end. Lightlark grows darker, as though the island itself senses blood is close. Storms batter the cliffs, shadows slither through the forests, and the very air seems to whisper a betrayal. Only a handful of trials remain, and the weight of centuries presses heavily on each ruler's shoulders. The promise of broken curses is almost within reach. So too is the certainty of death. Isla feels the tension coil around her like chains. Every ruler now looks at the others not as allies, but as sacrifices. The Centennial demands that one must die, and soon, there will be no more room for hesitation. The final trials are brutal, designed to strip away every pretense. Lightlark reveals truths like wounds split open. Isla uncovers secrets that shake her to the core. The allies she thought she could trust were never truly on her side. Deceptions run deeper than she ever imagined. Every smile she believed in, every hand she reached for, it was all part of a game more dangerous than she realized. And yet, amidst the betrayals, love burns brighter than ever. She feels it in stolen touches, in the fire that lingers even when reason warns her away. Her heart is her greatest weapon, and also her deadliest curse. The closer she comes to victory, the more impossible her choice becomes. To save her realm, she must sacrifice another ruler. To save herself, she must resist the pull of love. But how can she choose between her people's survival and the beating of her own heart? The Centennial's climax arrives beneath a blood-red sky. The island shakes, as though demanding its final tribute. The rulers gather one last time, their faces shadowed with exhaustion and fury. It is then that the ultimate betrayal is revealed. Someone Isla trusted, someone she dared to love, is not what they seemed. The truth shatters her. Lies, layered upon lies, collapse into ruin. The one she thought might save her realm could also be the one who destroys it. Betrayal burns hotter than fire, sharper than any blade. But Isla has no time for despair. The Centennial waits for no one. The curses will only break if the sacrifice is made. In the final moment, Isla stands at the edge of ruin and destiny. Her choices splinter before her. To strike down another ruler and win freedom for her people. To surrender herself, becoming the sacrifice Lightlark demands. Or to defy the game entirely, even if it means shattering the fragile order of the realms. Every heartbeat feels like thunder. Every breath tastes like ash. And then, she chooses. Her decision is both devastating and liberating. The price is blood. The cost is betrayal. And when the Centennial ends, nothing is as it was before. The curses still cling like shadows, yet the game has changed. Alliances have been broken, love has been tested, and Isla Crown has proven herself not just a player, but a ruler forged in the heart of ruin. Lightlark falls silent. The island sinks once more into the mist, waiting for the next Centennial, 100 years away. But for Isla, the story is far from over. For though she has survived, survival is not victory. And the truths she uncovered on Lightlark will haunt her long after the island disappears beneath the waves. The game has ended. But the real battle, the one for love, freedom, and the fate of every realm, has only just begun.